Okay, everybody, let's do this program. I copied this here. This is the program, this one, right? Oh, not this one, this one. So I copied it here so that we can do it. But first, I want to explain this problem. Okay, if you look at this problem, we are talking about the system doesn't allow you to enter anything. Okay, well, just so that you know, here we have next, and here I have next line. But in this video, I'm going to show you more things. So here I'm using next, and here I'm using next also. And you will see this works. Okay, so enter a word, hello, and enter another word, world. And you can see this works. Why? Because when we use next, it only reads a character string. It ignores white space, such as a tab or a space or a newline character. So when you do this, it doesn't read the newline character in the input string, it just reads the next word. So this works. However, if you change it to this, remember this reads everything on the line. So now it will not work because it's reading the new line character. It doesn't allow me to enter anything. Okay, remember we said after this, when you press enter on the keyboard, there is a new line character that's being sent into the input stream. So here, when you do next line, it will read the new line character in the input stream and read that. It will read that, and so it doesn't allow you to read again. Okay, so how do you fix that problem? You can easily fix it by simply read the new line character and discard it. Okay, so this is really reading it and discarding it because you are not assigning it to anything, you are just reading it. So now let's see, this will work. Okay, hello, and it allows you to enter. Okay, just know after hello, when you press enter, that enter is being read by this statement, and then it display this statement, and whatever you enter, it will go there. Okay, that's how this works. Now let's actually do this program. Ask the user to enter his or her full name, read his age, and then read the statement, etc. I'm going to do this off the recording so to save some time. Okay. So we want to do this, ask the user to enter his or her full name, so name and statement. And then we ask the user to enter, oh, not a word, but the name. This is still previously, enter your name. Okay, so, and then we want to ask the user, I forgot actually, to do the statement, right? We need to ask the user to do the statement. So enter a statement. And then we do next line. And this should be statement. Okay, let's see how this works. Enter your name, okay? Jane Austen. And enter your age, 34. Enter a statement. I cannot enter anything. It doesn't allow me to enter anything. And by now, you should have known the problem. So what is the problem? Think about it. Okay, this will read the name, including the new line character you entered after typing the name. This will read the integer you entered, in this case 34. But after you untype the integer, you press enter, and that creates a new line character in the input stream, which is left there, not read by anyone. And then when you do this statement, okay, the system will print this out, and then it will execute this statement. This statement will read the new line character. And that's why it doesn't allow you to do anything, because this will read that. So after you type an integer, you will have the same problem. How do you solve that? We said you can simply do a read, right? Read next line to get rid of the new line character. Okay. So now it should allow you to do everything. Let's see. Jane Austen and 23, and enter a statement. Pride and Prejudice is a classic, right? Okay, so that is good. Now it works. Let's continue. Display it in uppercase and display the statement as is originally, and get the last character and display it, and get the first word of the statement and print it out. Okay, so we need what? We need a last character, which is a char, last character, right? And we need the first word, which is a string first. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. We print it out. Okay, let me just copy this statement using uppercase. Okay, so statement dot to uppercase. This will do. Remember, when you do to uppercase, it's case sensitive. The C is actually uppercase. That will change the value of the string temporarily, and then the statement that a reference variable, it points the same object which contains the original string. So this is showing you that strings are immutable. Okay, so that's that. And the next thing is we want to get the last character and display it. So the last character should be equal to what? Statement. So we want to get the last character. We use this char at this method. It gives you the character at a certain index. So the last character is at which index? The last index, which is the number of characters minus 1, right? How do you get the number of characters? You use the length method and minus 1. Okay, you remember the last character is always 1 less the total length. It's always at 1 less than the total length. Okay, the first word, how do you find the first word? For example, if you look at this, how do you find the first word? You notice the first word always starts at 0, right? So first word, oh, no word. First equals to statement dot substring. We use this method, right? We are needing a part of the whole string. So substring, it always starts at 0. Well, where does the first string end? The first word end? It ends at the space. So we need to find that space and use that as the index to end. So how do we find that space? We will find that space by using this method, index of. Index of will give you the index of a string, okay, of a character or string. So this way, if you look at it, the index, the space is at index what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will give you 5. Not first, I'm sorry, statement. Okay, statement. This will give you 5. And so you start at 0, you end before 5. That gives you enter. Okay, so let's print it out. The first, the last. The last care is plus last character, right? Plus the first word is plus first. Okay, let's run. Enter your name, Jane Austen. Enter your age, 45. Enter a statement, Pride and Prejudice. Prejudice. Okay, let's stop there. And so this is printing it out in uppercase. And this is the original case. And the last character is E, which is correct, right? E. And the first word is pride, which is correct. Okay, that is this program, everybody. Let's stop there.